I was choked while naked this week.
The mics are blood clot open. Check, check, check.
Select accent for the podcast.
Calvin always late.
All right, this is Mike's Open episode 297. My name's G Money.
Andy Young.
Ashley.
Alrighty, what going, guys?
Three more.
Three more what?
3 more episodes.
The big 300.
Oh,
The big 300.
Jeez.
We can say,
Yeah.
Oh man, 300 is a lot though.
right?
So she said.
Plus,
you know 300 is a lot until you watch like what's our guy called, the bald guy who runs
the guy,
the
Rogan.
American. Bro, I was watching him interview
Rogan.
Rogan interviews Zuckerberg, however you pronounce it, and I was seeing 25. I was like, what? 25,000?
Wow,
Episodes.
mad. But doesn't he like talk like
Joe
every
Biden
day?
just hit 800 the other
Mad.
week. So guys are at it.
Shout out to the what's that podcast we like in the UK? They won a mobile award last
3
week.
shots.
Not 3 shots. The other one with the 3 guys. They got 90s.
Oh,
babies.
90s baby show.
Yeah.
Man, I haven't listened to that show now. Why?
Oh, no, you know what's
Damn.
great about that? I love about that podcast is the fact that because those guys started about 9 years ago, right? Just to see the growth in their lives.
Yeah.
And I sometimes wonder, the people look at our pod and think, man, these guys have grown in their lives as well over the last 6 years.
For sure, bro. We're completely different characters.
Different,
from who we were
complete. The pod's
when it was-
different.
It's season what? Ashley joined the show. As in, it's been a whole
Oh
series. Bro.
man,
I
when
love it.
when I look at when I listen back some of the old episodes,
Wilding.
I wow,
Crazy.
we were wilding, but it's all too good, man. It's evolution, man. But I'm mad today, guys.
Go on.
Is that the energy, or are you mad at something in?
I'm mad at politics and politicians.
I thought you were mad.
Finally.
This KPLC Nairobi County beef that's unfolded over the last few days. What a load of garbage. I mean,
Literally.
no pun intended.
No pun very much intended.
Do you know what I mean? This has really
Literally.
sparked me. No pun intended. So for those of you who don't know, right? Apparently, Nairobi City Council and its operating services owe KPLC a lot of money.
Yeah.
KPLC said that they spoke to Nairobi City Council last year. Nairobi City Council promised to pay them some money, a certain amount of money every month. Anyway, somewhere along the line, the payments weren't made or the payments weren't made in time. So KPLC go and do what they have done to everybody, including us in this house.
Mapangale.
Didn't they come? Was it 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Did they,
3 weeks ago.
Did they disconnect us? Imagine.
Mapangale.
Yeah.
They came to the good studios.
Oh
and
damn! That's why
pulled-
episode couldn't go out.
Pulled the plug.
Ah, damn.
Oh.
Come on, guys. It was off for like half an hour. It was not bad.
The whole day.
Was it like half an hour?
It was a whole day.
What?
It was a whole day. I remember Mamba was here since morning.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I just saw a text in Vietnam.
Oh yeah, you were in Vietnam.
Well,
yeah.
by the way, that's my fault. 100% that's my fault. I was so excited about going away. I don't even know if I paid my bills at home. But anyway,
God
so
damn it.
KPLC disconnects some Nairobi County services. What do Nairobi County go and do? They start to. They first of all cut off some water to some places at KPLC, dump trash at the entrance of Stimmer Plaza, and begin to dismantle internet connectivity, fiber optic internet connectivity on light poles through the city. Guys, what the fuck is going on? Do we have a country?
I thought you were the king of pettiness, bro. I thought you'd be enjoying this.
No, I enjoy. I'm petty, and I'm petty like Tom. Do you know what I mean? But think about it. Us guys are sitting here watching our leaders
Go at it.
Beefing.
measuring dicks.
Yeah.
They're human beings, bro. What do you expect?
No, but here's the thing though. I'm here for it though. Well, I don't, not the pettiness, but like, okay, so to get into the numbers, KPLC is owed 4.5 billion. Kenya Power and Lighting Company owes the county 3 billion.
Right.
You get land rates, this and those different kind of services, all of those, right? Also, because they're saying you need to pay more because of the internet cables with all of the different whatevers. So it's just one of those things where you guys can say, okay, we owe you guys 4.5B. You owe 3, right? Can we come up with something where now we owe someone 1.5B? But what I love is the fact that three things, right? They disconnected the water after they'd had no electricity in a couple of offices, right? And also, there's this whole story, which we'll get into, counties saying that they shouldn't be paying for the street lights. But they've been told, listen, every county should pay street light bills to Kenya Power. So there's that whole beef, national government, this, that. But 3 things, right? So they dumped trash outside Steamer Plaza. Ngara.
Right.
Right? And by the way, the excuse that the governor has given today, it was like, it was by mistake. And it was cleared by... First and foremost, right? Have you guys been to Steamer Plaza in Ngara?
No.
Not the one in town.
I've seen
You have to go into a road to go to the back for you to actually, like when you see the video of it's very intentional. The entrance is there and then there's kiosks over there. Then Kengen, the back of Kengen. You are not just pulling up there. And by the way, this is the entrance.
And there's other businesses there as well.
Number 2, disconnected their sewage.
Bruh.
Oh, they did that?
Yeah.
Yes. So then you had sewage leaking out onto...
Fam.
It's on. It's on. I'm sending lightning from whatever clothes are up there, bro.
I read this and I was like, good Lord.
The art of war.
Do you know even the slimiest of, for lack of a better word, our neighbor down the road over here, Mike Sonko was like, no.
This is too bad.
It's too much. Sonko is from that book.
Yeah.
He was like, nah, bro, chill. This ain't it.
Because I'm like, that sewage thing, you saw people having to dodge as they were walking on the streets. Now, my thing is this, when you put the garbage out there, right, in front of Steamer Plaza, all those guys, by the way, were told to work from home.
Yeah.
Don't come. You get work today. Don't come to work today because there's a bunch of shit outside. A pile of garbage outside. Like, bro, that's got to be the best. Like, when you that's the stuff you tell your kids.
Yeah.
There's a day I didn't go to work because of garbage. Bro. You know what I mean? And then the sewage, and then cutting off the power. I'm like, what message?
Water as well.
Yeah,
like Nairobi County, Nairobi City County government controls your sewage collection, your water, and what else? Water garbage collection as well. Did you guys actually, now that we're learning something, did you know, and land rates, right? Did you know that in Nairobi County, you're not allowed to have gutters by your thingy, your roof? You can't collect water and put it into a tank.
Oh.
Why?
Yeah, you can't.
No rainwater.
It's a law. It's the law. No rain. You can't harvest
Because you have
rainwater.
to rely on the Kenya whatever.
Because Nairobi County
water.
provides water to you. So very interesting bylaws.
I get it, tit for tat, right? But the point I'm making is when we sit here in our seat and watch the people responsible for this city and the people responsible for providing electricity behave this way, that surely...
You can't blame people now for crashing out in public and do
You get
because
that's the ultimate
I saw them do it. So what are they gonna tell me? And they're not gonna take each other to court.
So let me tell you something now. Let's say now you have a newborn at home, right? And I'm throwing a newborn in just to add context, right? Boom. You, for whatever reason, you're in dispute with your landlord, right? Boom. One day you come home, there's no power. The next day you come home, or the next time, there's no water. The next thing is, now the garbage you've put in in there has been taken out and put back at your... If this happened on the most local level, we'd say, hey man, these guys are wicked, banner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
But I don't know why we're acting like this is anything new to Kenyans. Bro, Kenyans, raise your hand in the comments if your roof has been taken out in your bedsitter. Your roof.
Stop.
Bro, you guys don't read stories. Landlords.
Yeah?
Your
I've
doors,
heard about the door.
Doors taken
I
out.
know doors being
locked. Doors have been taken out. Roofs have been taken out. Water, electricity. My own building cut my water bill 2 weeks ago. Denied me water. Well,
I've actually had beef with not the building and my landlord are having beef, and in turn they cut my water and my electricity.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all sort out your beef, not me.
I remember that.
Yeah.
But for me, I was coming back from Tanzania. Landed like this, my caretaker's like, by the way, be sure that you don't have water. The building management has said you don't have water. They've cut it. And I was like, why? You haven't paid your bill in 1 year.
Is that true though?
Yeah.
Wow.
You hadn't paid your bill in a year.
So they throw me a bill for water like 600 bob this month. I'm like, 600.
No wonder you don't see this as abnormal.
No, but I'm saying, I'm talking about, you see, what Nairobi County did is a reflection of what happens. They're just bigger landlords, or what do you call it? Bigger caretakers. But people get roofs taken out.
But don't you
The roofs are wild.
I get it, but like, don't you think that like at that level of where you are, Nairobi City Council, come on, man.
No. By the way, here's the thing. I'm on Kenya Power's side over here. Me, I'll cut the steamer in Nairobi County. These guys are collecting charging you for parking every single day, clamping you. Matter of fact,
by the way, they clamped.
Yeah.
So you tell me,
yeah,
if that wasn't pernicious.
No, but I'm saying I would actually pernicious, big one.
Yeah. That was definitely spiteful.
But here's the thing, 4.5B, you owe me in this very hard economic times.
Bro, I get it. I understand what you're saying. But I'm saying at the level these guys are, surely.
No, maybe allow me to play devil's advocate. Sometimes you need to send a message. Because, bro, imagine for it to get to this point, how many conversations have been had? How many exchanges have been, hey, pay, you pay, you pay.
Or let's come to an agreement.
Okay, next time I'm not even going to say nothing. I'll just cut the lights off.
Just dump a lot of garbage.
I'll come dump the garbage. And so I think it's corporates trying to send a message in the fields of expertise or speciality. If it's KPLC, they're going to cut if it's
Nairobi County.
I give you that. Come on, come. Give me. I've got the ultimate answer, but go on.
No, I kind of agree with you, right? Because sometimes, like, you take so much bullshit that you don't want to take any more bullshit, right? So it's only you have to send the loudest message possible for people to be like, oh, damn, okay, you were serious about it. Like they fucked around and they found out.
So both
of them in equal measure.
Guys. So who's on the wrong here?
Both of them, bro.
Nobody's right.
No one is on the right.
No, by the way, let me tell you, who's wrong here? Nairobi County.
Why?
First and foremost, like, here's the thing. If there's anything that people in this country do, and they are serial offenders, is land rates. That's why you get boards that say, pay land rates by this day, we're giving you 100%, what. Bro, like land rates are a thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You get, so everybody to some extent, because it's not affected like every single month you're going to be taxed. You understand? And why you paying land rates and you own a building or you own the land, it's one of those things that needs education. So the county does lose a lot of money in land rates.
Right.
But we're saying one thing here. Nairobi County is being notorious for not paying Kenya Power.
For
you
a long
understand?
time.
And the finance guy was explaining and saying we've inherited some of this debt from previous administration.
Damn.
Well, it's possible. You get it happens, right? But my thing is this, and I'm all for there to be dialogue. There was no need for that because that happened on Monday, right? Or was it Tuesday?
Yeah.
Tuesday or Monday?
Monday,
I think, right? Bruh, Monday, Tuesday, Sunday night, I follow some of the guys in county government, right? They were deep in town cleaning the streets of Nairobi.
They were collecting.
Like pipes. You guys have been seeing, they do it on Saturday night, right?
Yeah.
So why are you going to do that? Clean and then
dirty.
Yeah.
Maybe there was another faction or red herring, just... distract, like who'd suspect
but
you're cleaning
here's the thing.
We dump heavily.
But also we're really talking from a point of like guys don't understand Kanjo. Like we're even calling it Nairobi County. Can we just call it Kanjo?
They're wild.
Bro, Kanjo is wild. So what you guys are seeing, and you guys have to remember, Sakaja wasn't anywhere with this. Sakaja's only appeared at the conference.
To gaslight.
At the press conference. He's like, this is Nairobi County. The guys who did that were Kanjo.
But it's
Right.
a gaslighting for me right after we've seen it.
You know how crazy
There's
this
light.
is? This is I come and I shoot you, and I said, no, I didn't shoot you.
Who says I
Like-
shot you? I shot you.
Did you guys
I didn't shoot you. What are you talking about?
Guys,
Oh, my gun just fired itself in your direction.
do you know what this is?
The wind blew it.
The wind
Yeah,
blew
yeah,
it. The bullet.
This is like the interview with Larry Madawo and
The president.
of Rwanda.
Of Rwanda.
Do you have troops in?
I don't
in
know
Congo?
everything.
I don't know. I don't know everything.
I don't know everything.
All right, cool. So I'll give you guys that one. How do we now explain these MPs? Today, being Wednesday that we're filming, the National Assembly could not meet because enough people did not show.
Yeah.
Oh, really? They didn't have quorum.
They didn't have
No,
quorum.
there were like
And you
less
know
than 50
irony?
people.
Do you know who it was announced by? The deputy speaker. So even the speaker
Wasn't there.
wasn't there.
Cholet.
Yes. it
She's
was-
the one who announced.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
No, these are guys who are not in the WhatsApp group, man. That's how you know. The guys who show up for work when you guys agreed you're not showing up for work. Yeah, these
They
are the
weren't
ones who are not.
apart.
Yeah, they're not in that WhatsApp group. There's another group that was opened.
Yeah, yeah,
you know,
yeah.
After the main one was formed.
And mark you, these guys just went back to work, I think in Feb. Feb something.
How many seats are there in Parliament? Is it 200 not, right?
Almost 300.
You mean tell me you couldn't get quorum of fifth of within?
Hey, boys.
less than 50.
See, guys are still nursing Baba's loss, man.
Wow.
Huh?
Nah, guys over that.
You sound like you want to insert Baba's name into
Bana.
this. Like,
No, here's the
everything.
thing. Why I'm going with that is, did you see how many MPs trooped to Addis Ababa?
that's nonsense, though. That's
Maybe
nonsense.
they spent all their money there and they don't have fuel to come to Parliament.
Wow.
But why else wouldn't there be quorum though?
Yeah.
That's what I'm wondering.
Maybe
Like
guys-
it's too big of a number.
Or they am they with the president in Coast?
Someone said it's because this guy celebrated his birthday the night before.
Who?
Peter, what's his name?
Last year.
Last year spiked all of them. Is it got just unataka pombe?
Guys say anything. But it's funny, like I even saw that Raila was in Kisumu visiting Professor Nyong'o, and they were
Hey, not just professor, acting leader of ODM board.
acting leader of ODM,
Hey.
and they held discussions on the future for ODM, and I thought to myself,
What's
the
the age
future's
group?
in the room.
Anyang Nyong'o was what? 70 what? Anyang Nyong'o was how old? 77 or something?
I said I'm tired, man. I'm tired. There is too much. There's just too much going on, bro.
Yeah.
But you know what I love about Kenyans? Guys are nominating Baba for the Pope. The Pope.
Yeah.
I saw that and I was just like outside.
You know,
Wow. It's the comments under
you
that
see,
that
you see
killed
last
me.
week when our president said that Kenyans laugh at everything. When I saw that Baba to run for the Pope, is he dead?
No. You know,
Wow.
it's
The way
interesting.
you asked.
We have a character.
I was a little excited.
Man, like you've been waiting.
It's like, God damn, he finally has a chance.
you know that communication about the Pope is gone. It was something around about. So the report came out and said he slept through the night or something like that. I don't know. No, they said he rested.
Right.
So guys translated it as
He's dead.
My
He's
guy's
gone.
taken off.
Now, that's clickbaiting.
I know.
Yeah.
Why did you say rested? You know
Yeah.
what you're doing.
Like he
Immediately.
rested.
You know
through
what
the
you're
night.
doing.
That's mad.
You know what you're doing, man.
That's mad.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just feel like I feel like we're just existing, man. We're been having this conversation since I got back. Like we have everything we need. You know, sometimes if you go into one of those buildings up those rooftop bars or whatever in Westland and you look across the city, bruh, Nairobi is beautiful,
Yeah.
it's bustling. You can say this is the Africa we want.
Yeah.
Just come downstairs.
Wagrao.
Take a closer look.
Just come downstairs.
It's like Kenya's just as a society as a whole. I was just living. What's this building over here where Art Cafe is?
Britain.
Britain.
So they've just installed where Equity Bank now.
Yes.
Secondary HQ is. So go in there, the parking outside was packed. So I go into the building. So they've now just installed the caps thing. So do what I'm doing, get back in the car. Then I'm looking at the card. I'm like, oh, this is not your normal caps card. So the security guard comes to me. He's like, wacha nikuambie tu ukweli ndio nikusaidie. Parking hatulipi. I'm like, oh, that's good. The guy then tells me, lakini, sasa juu ulipi.
Itabidi.
Like, I looked at him, I'm just like, bro.
I got your ass.
You know what song is it? Is it that song by is it that Pombe Cigar and he's like, Lakini? When you hear that Lakini, just know.
Bro, he's
man.
actually the one calling me. Let me throw him something.
Man.
Told him, but your number.
Wow.
Let me tell you. So some interesting stats being thrown up. I do believe that sometimes people throw stats out, especially the blogs
Yes.
in Nairobi.
Yes.
Just for vibes.
I love it.
So a stat went out just today saying that 51% of Nairobi women agree to enter polygamous marriages as long as there's an economic benefit pegged to this. And I am absolutely disgusted.
Do tell.
So do you guys want to discuss, or should I give you guys the data? Because I agree.
No. Before the data, I just want to register my disgust at that figure. Can you believe that 51% of Nairobi women agree to enter polygamous marriages?
This small?
Bro,
No, this
somebody
is a lie.
put that figure out there and is going to sleep well tonight.
Yeah.
When the figure should be nearer 80% or
wow.
90% or even 95%.
Nah, nigga.
You-
Matter
you-
of fact, I think it should be like a 25% or 20%.
I agree.
No,
I agree.
you know,
Bro, have you not met women?
I agree.
This is what I want. No, nigga, that's not what you want. That's what you think you want.
Yeah.
Plus, I feel like women will put their pride above everything else.
Personally-
so wait, hold on. Before you go on.
Okay.
Are we saying the figure should be higher or lower?
Lower, for sure.
So lower than 51% of Nairobi
Yes.
women agree to enter polygamous marriages.
Also, they never asked me, huh? They had 51. I'm
Right,
probably
so-
at 1%.
Give me the data.
Right.
No, that's
I can see the truth in this.
Oh.
Right. So it says 51% of Nairobi women are open to polygamous marriages provided it would economically transform their lives. Now, this report was done by Mwelekeo Insights and sought to understand how young Nairobi women perceive marriage in line with different religious beliefs, educational background, and region variations, right? So the sample size, guess is how many?
How many?
2,687.
Of course, that's why they
You're
got
kidding
this
me.
number.
Right.
2000 is such a small sample size.
Even deeper, sampled. No, this is the sampled, not sample size, right?
Oh, the
So
sample.
Yes, sampled.
Yeah.
So you get the number, and then over that,
yeah.
yes, you get. So now
Yes.
that becomes right.
Yes.
So, but now, what is even more interesting is the age group, which hence I said this is true.
What's the age group?
Over
18 to 30.
Okay, let me ask.
Okay, I will see why.
Those are millennials
I
and
will
Gen
see
Z.
why.
Yeah.
And Gen
18
Alpha.
to 30. Go back to what it says, right? It says polygamous relationships.
Is it relationships or marriages?
Marriages, provided it would economically transform their lives.
Okay, I can see they don't even know nothing
Exactly.
about relationships.
And
So,
also, it's
yeah.
almost okay. The perception of a lot of the Gen Zs and early millennials, is it early or whatever? You know what I mean? I mean, closer to the Gen Zs, they're not really focused on marriage like that. It's more like how exactly are we building each other in this relationship? Hence, it will be easy. It will be easier for them to now be like, okay, I can see how a polygamous relationship would work. Also, it brings up the idea of openness within the relationship, whereby I know the person that you're with, right? This is my sister wife. So come on, and like, as long as it's with her, I'm easy. And then the different women bring I feel like I'm already sold, yeah?
But
That's you know what? You're open-minded like
why-
that.
no,
You
Yeah,
know, like
but
that.
also
But
the
what she's
women
saying-
bring different things. So it's the same thing we were talking about the other day about the side chicks. But in this sense, we are sister wives, right? It's like you give him something, I give him something. You don't have to be 100% there as a woman for this individual, but then he's still taking care of you. Honey, sign me up.
Did you guys watch the video that was trending on TikTok where this chick was saying, listen, I've dated married men for a long time. And for me, I break up with any man who tries to disrespect their wife.
Yes.
You saw that?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, wow.
And I
Yeah,
agree.
she was like, listen, I have signed up to be
The side
your
chick.
side chick, but you ain't got to disrespect the
I
first
agree.
wife.
What does that mean?
No, so Hash is very comfortable, right? And it gets me onto the second point of this.
And she
report.
clearly knows
It
her
says-
position.
And why I support that 51%, which now makes sense. It says 80% prioritized financial stability and career growth over marriage in their personal aspirations. So you see,
They're about to learn.
You get like there's money
bad
that's
alert.
been.
It's
Right.
a
Look at the
it's
age, there's money to
transactional.
30.
There's money that's being poured.
Yeah, money that's been poured.
Literally.
Right.
Yeah,
It's very
about to land.
transactional.
So about 60% of
but-
Nairobi women expressed their belief that marriage would negatively impact
Impact.
their freedom and hence will not prefer to walk down the aisle. In contrast, 25% saw a positive attribution, while 15% felt neutral about it.
Do you know
Okay,
what?
I
No,
agree.
guys, did you just miss what Calvin just said?
What?
He's just spun my head right here. Say that story about that side chick not disrespecting
Yeah.
the wife.
So the lady was on TikTok and she said, "Listen, I have dated married men continuously, but if this man were to try and like say disrespect the wife, like he's chilling with the man,
My life
and the wife called,
finally makes
and
sense.
she's like, ntampigia
Yeah,
baadaye."
or
she's
he-
like,
Now, these are the examples I wanted now, because I wanted to know
Or
what
he- or
she
he-
considers
Yeah.
as disrespect.
Yeah, or he
If
comes-
she's the side chick.
Look for
That's
it.
not a-
It was
that's
it
not
was on
disrespect.
TikTok.
You as a side chick is already disrespectful in so many societies.
It's like if the man comes and starts talking shit about the wife, it's a
Yeah, or
It's
or
a- That's
when she draws the line.
Or is not showing up.
to
Yeah.
to a family function because
akona mimi.
Yeah,
That's why she's
No.
drawing the line.
If you're not, no, it's valid.
she's a very
No,
You
and
know,
I'm with it.
you know why you are here.
I'm with it. I'm
you
with it.
know why you're here as a side chick.
Yo, he's about
I'm
to.
on your side, guys.
Yo, blood pressure.
The man
bana.
is shaking.
Tulia sana.
I finally found out what I want to be in life.
What?
A side nigga.
Damn, you've never been a side nigga.
bro.
No, like I want officially to be like it makes so much sense.
You're too old.
So you've been, yeah,
no.
also that. You've been in the
Not only that.
closet
No,
this
no,
whole
no,
time.
no. Think about it, right? Think about it.
But gee, you're gonna
Think
be a
about
side
it.
nigga too.
Can I finish?
Michelle
Let me
Obama.
finish.
Yo, mama.
Oh,
No, okay, for the purpose of the podcast. But think about it, right? You don't have zero responsibility in terms. All you have is just to be the foil. You don't. There'll be days and maybe like where you don't see this person. You may talk. There'll be days when you're still in your house on your own and you have your free time for yourself. That's perfect.
yeah.
So where was this when you were having this conversation the other week?
We weren't.
So now you
I
suddenly
wasn't here.
look at this
Wow,
guy.
welcome, G.
But you
You
know
just
what?
arrived.
Just arrived.
Just arrived. You wouldn't be a side nigga.
I think you'd make a
At this
great
age,
side nigga.
Maybe not at this age.
Even at this
originally.
age.
No,
Money,
I don't-
anything is possible. Don't let them.
Listen,
No.
first and
Yes.
foremost,
Everything is possible.
Everything is
No,
possible.
no.
I can be what I want to be.
Yeah, man.
let them. Yeah.
God, there be a side
Right,
nigga,
no.
man.
You could be anything
Alright,
you
but
want to be.
even-
Can you skydive?
No.
Exactly.
Can dive in the
Alright, so
coochie
calm
though.
you down.
Those are two very
alright.
different
No,
examples.
but what I'm trying to say is this: I know you. You wouldn't. First
do
and
you mean I
foremost,
wouldn't?
Do you know him or do you know him?
No. God, this is one jealous motherfucker.
Well, I'm German when I'm
You-
scared.
Yeah, I'm doing.
No,
I'm not jealous.
You can be very jealous. So you are going to say you're going to unlearn jealousy at your big age.
Wait, I have a question. Calvin, have you seen Jimani through a phase with women?
Here's the thing. I know he's jealous.
Wow, bro, it was a direct
No.
question.
Why I'm saying is because this can be in many aspects, but he is not. And when I say jealous, it's not jealous.
You know, I'm actually a lover.
No,
Wait, Calvin, I still
hold on,
want you
let
to
me-
answer
let
the
me
question.
Let me land.
Okay.
What I'm saying is this, right? G is jealous in the sense that he wouldn't want to play second fiddle. That's who you are.
A first fiddle with a second fiddle
No,
somewhere.
like this guy is not.
How?
You know, I'm with this babe, but then you
But
come
you know-
pick her
But
downstairs.
you need to back up what you're saying,
No,
which
what
is why
saying
I'm asking.
no.
because he doesn't like being number two. That's what I'm saying.
That's
Wait,
okay.
can I speak? I'm here.
Wait,
No,
wait. You will talk.
Wait, we
You
are
will
talk.
talk.
Because
You
you
wait.
can't be lying to the audience that you've discovered you can be a side nigga. But how comes you've never ended up being a side nigga?
Well,
All of this years.
I've never been.
Wait. Before you answer that one, let me chip in something, right?
Okay.
I feel like Jimani is someone who likes also leading from the back. Pause. Like Jimani is sort of the conductor. He doesn't want to be the one out there, but he's the one who is actually doing the fiddling. You know. So he
not-
can.
He's a mastermind.
Well, you wait. We know you're here, bro. We can see you. You wait. Let's get our theories out. So to counter your, I can see that he likes being number one and he won't settle for number two.
Exactly.
But it doesn't mean that he can't. It's like a side quest. Like I've conquered this. I know I'm the best. I know I'm number one.
Might as well.
So you know. Let me just go on like a side quest, be the side nigga.
Can I talk?
Yeah.
Because I'm here.
Yeah.
Like I'm here. Like
Welcome.
as in,
Welcome back.
I was here. I've arrived. Okay. I honestly, I think, to be honest, out of everyone in this room, probably Calvin knows me more,
The best.
and then probably Austin, right? For me, he's right. I'm a jealous motherfucker. Like, I won't even lie.
happening?
I am. I won't even lie. But I also think that we are in a phase, and this is where I'm going to throw this conversation. I think that we're in a phase right now of just general human existence, right? Where people are willing to find peace in one place and find provocation in another place. You get what I'm trying to say?
Go on.
And here's my theory. My theory is that when you say the side nigga or the side chick, it should be replaced with my place of peace. My place of chaos is my relationship because that's where your emotions are invested. And the thing about
You
is
flipped that script, bro.
Yeah.
no.
No, I feel like we're
No, I want him to land. I want him to land.
So the point I'm trying to make is, all right. Let me say, I don't think I could be a side nigga. I couldn't be, but I can see the attraction of being in that place.
Wait, Calvin. Let me ask you something, G. Here comes someone you've wanted for such a long time, and maybe you've moved on from that, right? And one of the reasons why you couldn't get with them is because they're seeing someone else.
Okay.
So there's that liking that you have to them. Let's say it wasn't that serious. Like, if she let you, you would.
Right.
So
Like
now here,
in the moment then or in the moment now?
both. But you couldn't then, for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Maybe she wasn't
Yeah,
in that
different,
state
yeah.
of mind, you know, or she wasn't open to that. Now she comes to you, you know, married, nini, you know, everything is good. She has her own thing
Careful,
going
but go on.
Yeah. Okay, am I speaking something that's correct?
Go on.
So yeah, she comes through, you know, zero commitment, yes. The man is still in the picture, but she wants you to fuck her down, bro.
Now,
Yeah.
Now.
it might not happen.
Why?
It might not happen because the person I am now is not the person I was then.
Fuck that.
No, but it's the
You
truth
want
though.
her right now. Like,
No,
like,
no, you
by want
still
her,
want
by
her.
want her, I mean,
No, if I want her now, and
that,
it's a
that
very-
sexual attraction, that sexual tension that was never catered to.
Yeah, but you see, this is what I'm trying to say to you, right? I can tell you for a fact that the way you feel about someone maybe, say 10 years ago, when you wanted her badly and you couldn't have her, and now here you are with 10 years difference in your life.
Things done
It's
change.
different. It's different
Change.
because
She's
at that
finer.
moment,
She's finer.
she's fatter.
She got that mommy weight.
No, it's not even that. It's just you're a different person because
Yeah.
I tell
You
people
missed
this.
that bus.
Let me tell you something, right? And I tell people this. I tell the young ones around me all the time, right? You see, as cliched as this sounds, people are gonna say to you, "Oh, when you get older, you're gonna look back at your life and think, oh, this shit didn't matter and all of this." It's the truth. Because when I look back and I say to myself, I had this conversation just on Sunday, just gone, and I said to myself, there's relationships that I've been in that when I look back, I say to myself, what the fuck were you thinking? This was everything that you want now was then, but I wasn't that person then. That person then wanted to just be on road, not necessarily cheating or anything, but just not harnessed or shackled or whatever. But now I look back 15 years down the line or 20 years down the line, I'm like, oh man, you fumbled that one.
Yeah.
So you change.
Okay, so I hear you and I receive that.
So-
but in conclusion, for me, I feel like anyone can be a side piece if the right person comes through. And I'm saying
True.
this as someone who never even thought, never imagined that I'd ever be a side nigga. It never crossed my mind. The very concept was like a taboo to me. Like, how can you do that? How can you be that person? And then later on in life, I ended up becoming a side nigga more than once, which means it was a choice. So I feel like anyone.
No, I don't think it means it's a choice.
No,
It just
bro,
means
it's a choice,
How
bro.
do you, if you knew both times, then you wouldn't be. It's a choice. But
No, first time, okay, it's because the first time how it transpired was kind of different. The same way a babe might find out that she's a side chick maybe a year or 2 years after she's been seeing the guy. You know, so you can never control maybe the dynamics around you getting into that situation. But when you clock it and you still go with it, it's a choice you've made.
Okay.
So I feel like anybody can be a side piece if the right person comes through. That's all I'm saying.
I think for me, just listen to what you were saying, what you asked the question, right? And what you actually said. And I feel like as society and everybody's entitled to do whatever they want. But I feel that in as much as we talk about side niggas, side girls, and what, and marriage not working, and we quote all of these numbers, there's a lot of marriages that work. So for me, I'm for the opinion of, in as much as we give all of this energy towards, marriage is not working, right? We also need to start speaking about the marriages that are working, because there's a lot of those. And there's a lot of people who fucked up as well and are like, hey, listen, I want to now correct what I made wrong. But we never hear those stories. But I also feel that when we're having this kind of conversation, we should be able to also articulate and say, hey, listen, you don't have to be a side nigga or a side chick. You could as well stay and fight and make
no, nigga, fuck that shit, bro.
You know,
nigga, man.
What I'm trying to say,
you are healthy in that relationship. You're making it work.
You see,
those healthy relationships, they work because of the side nigga, bro.
No.
Trigger alert.
Trigger alert heavily.
What I'm trying to say is this, right? Like, there's a lot of people who are stepping out just for nothing, bro. For the kicks of it.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show.
No. you know, like I feel like, you know, there's a couple of things we could learn from the previous generations, right? I mean, their stepping out was not as easily documented. You know, they didn't have phones that could be tracked or what, you know, those kind of things. But definitely not the first person to step out. They've been doing it for years. But there's also a lot of people who've been faithful, right? But I'm also at a point where when we're talking about, okay, cool, guys nowadays are not as obese and fat as previous years. You get, guys are doing something to stay healthy. We have new medicine. When it comes to this whole cheating and what stepping out on people, guys can also put effort towards making things work.
I have an objection.
Oh, go on.
I have an objection. See, that is the trauma that our parents and grandparents. Oh, I just started talking, bro. Wait. Let me cook, bro. Let me at least get something out. Pause.
Whip it out, bro.
Yeah, man. I got stuff, man. I gotta show him what I'm working with, man. So I remember even my mom saying that she's very happy that people nowadays can actually walk away from a toxic situation, even if it's a marriage that's been going on for how many years. Why? Because back in the day, it was an abomination. You couldn't. It was staying, or in the name of staying, to fight for this relationship, fight for blah, blah, blah. But we've gotten to a place where people are acknowledging that, one, change is a constant factor. It's inevitable. You'll never be the same people that you are getting married. Things change down the line, and it could be to such an extent that we are no longer compatible. We're no longer malleable. And the only logical thing and peaceful thing to do is just go our separate ways, you know. So I agree with you. Fight where there's something worth fighting for. But at the same time, once you clock that, or maybe you're in completely different spaces, maybe this can't work anymore, or it served its purpose, don't be afraid to walk out just because society has put maybe notion or a picture that this is not good, this is a bad example, this will never happen, this is wrong.
But
because now you will get into that situation with that blueprint, yet it's not who you are.
You know
But
what?
you see, hold on.
All right.
What I'm glad that you answered what I was about to say. And my thing is this: you started by saying your mom was saying that nowadays it's easier to walk away from these kind of things.
Yeah.
And all I was saying is this, right? I feel that at times we trivialize this conversation and say, hey, step out.
Black or white.
You know, step out because someone has done this. You get, at times, you really need to have a conversation and be like, hey, by the way, I don't appreciate this or that or
No,
what.
true. Yeah,
You get,
I'm with you
it's
on that,
not because we've made this, someone makes you angry, pop, you stepped out, you've gone to get attention somewhere. Like, how many fucking times are you going to do it? You guys will never get along every single time.
I'm with
so
you
you
on
don't
that.
have to
Yeah.
cheat every fucking time. But my problem is we've made it the point where, like, say, Ash, you're angry at your man, your girls are like, yo, you know, they're now giving you, we never
Go
gave
get your
that
leave.
nigga,
Yeah.
that nigga, this, that. So you see, it's gotten to a point, it's so trivial. It's a go-to thing to do. But this is what is now making people get the trauma. You mentioned the word trauma. And that whole continued cycle of toxic relationships. How do you break that monotony? You say, I'm out. You don't need to go and have a side chick for 2 years, 3 years. What the fuck for? If you're not happy, just and you've tried, you've explained. We're not saying at the instance something has happened and you're like, no.
Yeah.
Jesus, take the wheel.
This is you've tried.
No,
You put it- you put it
imagine
there for-
I get you
Yes.
and I'm with you. And when I was saying that,
Yeah.
because you've given a very specific example, mine was more general and it had to do with things that are not reconcilable anymore.
Yeah.
Like hapa mali tumefika, we can't move forward anymore. What I was talking about was things that maybe our moms and our grandmoms
They went through it.
Yeah, like maybe your grandfather has Jamaicans have sung
Hey,
songs about it.
My
you know.
granddad was out
Regardless.
there.
Exactly, you know. So they had to put up with that, bro.
But your granny knew.
If okay, I can't use Jimani's example. Let me use another example out there, right? If someone's grandmom did what the granddad was doing to the granddad,
Hey.
that guy would get a heart attack in minutes. bro.
Yep.
You know,
Of
so
course.
the women kind of put up with this for such a long time. They didn't have to, they chose to, but it's because of how society was at that particular time. So that is the kind of trauma that I'm talking about, irreconcilable differences.
Yeah.
Things that you wouldn't be like, you know what? I'm not with that. Once you cross that line, I'm sorry, I can't go there with you. That is that's all I'm talking about. These other things, communication is very key. It's very important.
Vital.
These small
Slept
things,
on.
I'm with you on that one. Yeah.
No, I've just been thinking. I've been listening to both of you, and it's really what's really resonated in my head is that I kind of feel that the assumption is that people who are side chicks or side niggas, whatever they are, right? There's no love in that space, and it's like dispensable. Like, for example, it's like a light bulb. It's like, okay, I'm gonna bounce because this is not what I want, and realize that feelings are actually involved as well.
Yeah.
Because it's possible to love more than one person at the same time because you love them in different ways, and it doesn't matter what you're getting from each, but there's a different level of love. So I think I agree with you when you say that if it's not working, bounce. But my counter to that would be sometimes it's really hard to bounce.
It's not easy.
And then I also agree with you when you say that you don't have to be in that space in the first place. But what I want to add to that is, and I don't know if you guys think about this as much as I do, because I think about this a lot, with so much access to social media relationship gurus, like if you think about it, right? Women are being told, don't be with a man who can't give you this. Men are being told, don't get into a relationship until you've achieved something, right? With all of this that's going around, right? I feel that this generation has the most complex relationship with each other than any relationship. Because like you mentioned, my grandma knew that my granddad was stepping out.
Rolling
and
Stone.
she would cuss the hell out of him. And the woman would have to walk past the house and, you dirty girl. You know what I'm trying to say? Like for real, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it was the quote unquote love or the dealing with the situation that kept everyone together. But sometimes it's like, when I look at like now, especially in the socials, bruh, it's like there's a war going on outside. And I really think that in years to come, if people are not strong enough, like Calvin says, the marriages and relationships that work are gonna be so non-spotlight. And the light's gonna be shone on the ones that are dysfunctional and not working.
Yeah.
And you know what I foresee? I foresee in years to come, the not too distant future, that people are going to value companionship over relationship.
Valid.
I believe that in the years to come, you're going to find two homegirls buying a house and decide that this is our house and we're going to live in this
together.
house. This is your half. This is my half. And yeah, they'll still bring their dudes or go to the dudes' places, but they'll have their own, because it's in all of this conversation about standards and this and who does what, the one thing that nobody talks about is companionship.
Yeah.
And I think that's the key thing of all of this.
Yeah,
Because sometimes you can have, like, I'm gonna look back in my history and I'm gonna say, have I cheated?
Have you?
Don't laugh.
Waiting for the answer.
Have you? Was it rhetorical? Please, sir, any day now.
Yeah, I've walked into so many walls today. But have I, right? And then I think to myself, if I cheated, I think to myself, if I cheated, right?
Yeah.
What was it that I got outside that I wasn't getting inside? And then I realized that if I cheated,
I'm sorry, I'm trying, bro. Okay, I'll behave.
I realized that if I cheated, more often than not, that other homegirl was someone I just loved to hang out with. If I cheated, I used to have a friend in the UK, right?
Call her A.
And she pull her A, right? To this point, no, actually, there's another one, but to this point, no. Cheat. Can I finish? Guys,
Can you?
Go ahead.
Guys, I'm telling you, she used to be the coolest person to just hang out with.
You beat them one.
And all of the other women I knew who I was in relationships with could not stand her. Because the assumption was something had to be going on.
Yeah.
And there wasn't. There actually wasn't.
Then why did you bleep the name?
Because you guys said bleep the name.
Oh, we thought that was the insinuation.
Oh no, there wasn't. But the point I'm making is it's like companionship versus relationship versus friendship. I feel like we're in a very funny space right now in terms of we talk about the standards and what you're supposed to do and not do, but nobody talks about the companionship that actually holds people together.
No, I have a question, and I think some women would look at it this way also. Why didn't you date that chick?
Yeah, her.
Yeah.
If she was so cool, if she was such a cool chick to hang around and you liked
she
her
was
like
dating
that.
somebody else. And she was my, like, I used to smoke back in the day.
If she wasn't dating someone else, would you date her?
Yeah, but you'd have started with
What
that,
answer
bro.
was that?
Because it changes a lot of
So
dynamics.
you didn't date her because she was dating someone
No,
else?
but she was in another situation. I knew her before she was
In a situation or dating?
Because these things matter.
No,
in
she'd
your
have said,
example,
hey, I
these
just
things
wanted to ask
matter.
my friend, I didn't want to
Yeah.
date her. But
Did you wanna
started
date her?
with, She
No.
was in another, she was
Yeah.
in a relationship.
Because the
if she
impression
wasn't-
we're getting
Yeah, because
is
you just
like,
I
this
was
is
in a
your homie.
relationship.
No, but you just said
If
she
you
was your
weren't-
homie and chicks were
She
mad
was
at
my
you
homie.
because you know,
Yeah.
they thought
They
that there was
thought
something
you all
going on.
smashing.
And you said
But we
there
weren't
wasn't
smashing.
nothing. Then what
But
did you
it's because
start
you
with?
couldn't.
Kumbe. It's
because you couldn't.
You guys, we wasted our time, man.
no.
Move
It's-
on.
it's- it's not-
Yo, let's
No.
talk about Diddy's lawyer. You need that shit.
No, bro, this is the thing. If she was accessible and
you
your wife
wasted our
fucking,
time, yeah.
it would have been a different situation.
Looking like a saint, but you were just hungry on the bed.
Yeah, man.
Fucking.
I like that one.
Type that shit out.
Looking like a saint?
But you were just
Hungry on the bed.
The bench.
Do you know what? I hate
I'm
you.
sorry.
No, but
You saw it
This-
coming.
Okay.
It's not going how you thought it would.
Let's move.
So, Diddy's lawyer.
Hey,
I think I need Diddy's lawyer.
You do. You definitely do.
So Diddy, man, first and foremost, right? Like the US justice system is quite something. I've got to say that. Like seeing Diddy incarcerated. How long ago was it? Was it October or September?
Yeah, a few months ago. 4
Hey,
months
bro,
ago.
it's been a while, bro. And the trial hasn't started, right?
Yeah.
So they said, cool, we've got enough evidence for now to take it to trial. There has to be the pre-trial and all of that kind of stuff. It's not even started. And of course, at some point they did say he was trying to influence some of the investigations behind
Yeah.
Behind bars.
bars and everything. But what would make Diddy's lawyer decide to say, bruh,
Give me your money.
I ain't fucking with this nigga like
It's a wrap for me.
Like, lawyers, like they ride or die. Well, some of them.
And
Yeah.
this is Diddy money.
Yeah, this is Diddy.
This is Diddy money. Ah.
Yeah.
Nilikuwa
I don't know. I mean, I first of all, I think that why have you come out and said that you're leaving? See, you just leave.
Yeah.
If you're leaving the case.
But it's a public case
Yeah.
altogether. Like you have,
Yeah.
it will come out either way.
That's what she
He,
said.
he probably didn't even come out and be like, yeah, I've quit. It was probably sent out to, I don't know, the judge.
I think it was more of like a statement.
Yeah.
Because you are, I think being in the public or in the limelight like that, for such a high profile case, I think such a thing is important because if you don't, the narratives are going to run all around, and that might not be the best thing or the healthiest thing for the case.
Also, this guy
Yeah.
was Bin Laden's lawyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys act like Bin Laden. He was Bin Laden's lawyer, but I don't know if Bin Laden didn't exactly get a trial, did he?
then clearly it's the lawyer, bro. It's the lawyer.
No, but you see, I don't see the connection when someone says.
They took his top off.
You know what I mean? When you guys are saying like it's Bin Laden's lawyer.
It says Rico. So his name is actually, let me give him his correct name. So Anthony Rico. Right, so with just weeks to go, has quit the before the trial starts. Now, Rico, who was once the defense attorney for Osama bin Laden, is one of the 5 lawyers who was set to represent Combs.
Right.
So one of the 5 lawyers in the upcoming sex trafficking and racketeering charges, according to TMZ. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is this: first of all, right? I feel it's them throwing in that Bin Laden line is nonsense because we don't know at what point he was representing Bin Laden. It could have been that he was representing him as a business lawyer, whatever. We don't know. The context is this guy. Bin Laden was so bad, and this guy. So that's unhelpful. First of all. Secondly, as well, is that it could have been a disagreement between the legal approach because we have 5 big lawyers on the case. So it could actually be nothing to do with Diddy. It could be like, he could be saying, this is the approach I want us to take in this thing.
Yeah.
And then the other 4 saying, no, that won't work. We want to take this approach. You get me?
Yeah.
So there's an interesting video that went viral, right? So a TikToker shared a video that now has gone viral. And it says, so the high-profile lawyer refused to work with Diddy due to alleged necromancy-related charge.
Right. I saw that, right? But all again I'm saying is, I can't, if the lawyer has not made a statement, I can't listen to someone on TikTok telling me about necromancy and necrophilia.
True.
You see what I'm trying to say?
We don't really know.
You can't
we
stand
only
it
know that this guy has said, I'm out of this.
Because I saw
That's all we know.
I saw that story yesterday on Twitter,
Yeah.
and there was one woman saying, "Wait till it's like, wow, Diddy's necromancy," and then of course there was a whole. That's why the guy left. And I have to say to myself, like, this guys. Stand up the evidence. Where is the evidence that this is the reason why? If the guy has come out and said, I'm leaving because of my moral values and this is too much of a heinous thing, sour. But he just said he's leaving.
Interesting. So guys were even bringing up why, A$AP Rocky's
Charles
lawyer, why he didn't go in and represent Diddy. Because, obviously now he's really hot right now.
Right.
I mean, he got him off the whatever. And he's called, what's that?
The kids.
Kids outside playing.
So that lawyer, he's called Joe, who represented A$AP Rocky in the case that just got concluded. He was speaking on the Breakfast Show. He said that he's actually affiliated to Rock Nation and Jay-Z, so he means he wouldn't be able to represent Combs.
Conflict of interest,
Yeah.
probably.
Austin just highlighted something, attorney-client privilege, which
Yeah.
I think is
Part of it.
important.
Yeah.
So he can't come out and be
say
like,
why.
Not even why. I think even like tarnish the name, or
Right.
not even tarnish, like give a reason as to why he's left.
Yeah.
If it's moral, or if they've kosanad,
Yet-
he can't.
Maybe.
Well, yeah.
Yet we're gonna listen to Madeline on TikTok,
Maybe
who's telling us the truth.
Which
Hey,
is crazy,
assumptions.
but maybe,
You know what I mean?
maybe like the simplest reason why he quit is because maybe Diddy tried to pay him with baby oil.
Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, but that's what I'm
He was
trying to
like,
say.
"Yo, sleep out of this."
I feel like end of the day, I mean, with Diddy, obviously Diddy's crimes or allegations are heinous, blah 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 blah. But let's get to trial.
Yeah.
Let's get to trial because in the same way.
No. I'd rather you step out before. Bro, in the middle of trial.
No, let's.
No, as
I'm
in we
saying-
wait to see
Oh,
what
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Like end of the day, like I always believe that. Like I still believe that innocent until proven guilty.
I mean, we saw what happened with Hove the other day.
Oh shit, yeah.
We ain't
And
spoken about that.
Hove actually won the case, and then the lawyer can no longer serve in Southeastern New York court or something. Hove, and Hove's gonna go after him.
Oh, he is.
Yeah,
It's personal.
yeah, it's personal.
Yeah, it is. Because not everybody's gonna like that. That stain is on your clothes.
Yeah.
It just can't come off just
But
like that.
I feel like if I had money like Hove, and somebody went at me like that lawyer, and then I won the case or the case was withdrawn, bro, I would go for that guy, bro.
I'd make a documentary about you. Every fucking wrong thing you've ever done. Put that shit on every other.
Yeah.
Like, go to Prime and tell them, listen, y'all don't have to pay me for this shit. Or Netflix.
I just
Here's
wanted
it.
the-
I will pay for production.
And you know, I feel Hov is gonna do that.
Yeah. Possible.
I really feel like Jay-Z is gonna make that man's life so uncomfortable.
No, I would
Ashley
too.
is like, damn.
The
These are the
petty
guys
is coming out.
No,
Are you
no,
vindictive?
No,
Are you a vindictive
no.
person?
Here's the thing.
You're not?
No.
Like,
for me,
oh, you've done that, sir. I'll show you.
No, that kind,
You go low, I'll go lower.
that kind of nonsense,
it.
bro. Like, let me tell you this, right? And women come out and talk about, you know, like now with Tim Westwood, the BBC making an apology yesterday, and guys are like,
They did?
yeah. About Tim Westwood's behavior
Right.
all of these years, and women are now like, yo, what the fuck?
Good.
Took you guys long enough. You understand? So for me, I'm for the conversation to be had, and always for women to come out when sexual harassment has been done to women, right? But with that said, if you did not have that done towards you and you go ahead and accuse someone and that has stained them, yeah, we also have to talk about that.
Yeah.
We got to
Agreed.
deal with that.
Agreed.
Because you're
False
destroying,
allegations.
like, especially in a nation that's not developed in terms of, like, say, for instance, if something goes out, is it getting the same action as, you know, like Diddy's story? We're not hearing about, oh, the case has died as much. But when the case was out there, it was hold this, hold that, hold this, hold that. A lot of people read those statements and were very skeptical. Yeah?
Basically, apologize with the same level that you.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Accusing.
Yeah, because there's rooms Hov will walk into and guys are just like, yeah,
The guy was accused.
no. You know?
Yeah.
And in this world, especially kids, man.
Yeah, because you know and it's a valid point. Like when you think about people with kids and what those
Yeah.
kids go through, like at school, but hey, it's crazy.
mad. It's mad. So this lawyer, literally, it shouldn't be a story of, oh, you can't practice in what state, bro? All the states. Like you gotta get you off the bar or something.
I hear that, man.
Yeah, it's what did Dave Chappelle say? Anybody comes for your source of living?
Yeah.
A man who
Taking a man's food is akin to killing him.
killing him.
Yeah,
That's it.
I hear that, man. All right.
Moving on. There's a couple of yummy stuff we can get into. No.
Yes, to the yummy.
Do you wanna get into people pleasing or gender wars?
Huh?
People pleasing or gender wars.
Yeah. Pick.
How does
I think-
that go?
All right, let's go people pleasing.
People pleasing. Okay, so I'll give 2 examples that I saw. I'm a big fan of Big Bang Theory, so there's an episode where Leonard, one of the characters, was trusted with some money in the science department to allocate to the deserving department.
Okay.
You know, that he feels deserves this money. Crazy money. And the moment every department found out, all the scientists were kissing his ass, you know, I want to do this and that, my monkey's in the lab, left, right, and center. So he found himself in a position where he at first he was headstrong. He was like, he's gonna give it to the most deserving scientist and the most deserving project, and this included his friends,
Yeah.
you know, because they're scientists as well. But then the pressure was on him so much such that he began to crack and he didn't know how to go about it. So eventually, you know what he did? He used the money himself.
Aye, there you go.
Because he's a scientist, he's a physicist.
If the money you have cannot fix your problems, eat that money.
Now, here's another example. I don't know if you've seen this challenge on TikTok where parents are, you put your kid in the middle of you guys, 3 plates,
Yeah.
cover them, and then you make sure that the child, say it's cookies, right? So mom on one side, dad on one side, the kid is in the middle. You make sure the kid has 2 cookies and either parent has 1. And then you observe how the kid goes about the situation. Now, this one particular kid, it was chocolates, like
Bowl.
Yeah.
some chocolate, you know. So this kid took that bar of chocolate and ate the whole thing,
Yep.
right?
Wow.
The dad didn't have any chocolate on his plate. The mom had 1 piece of chocolate. So the kid looked at both the dad and the mom, kind of patted the dad, you
They're
know.
there.
They're there. And then took the mom's chocolate. We think the kid is going to give the dad and shove the whole thing, you know, in the mouth. And in the comment section, someone was like, you know, if you find it difficult to please 2 parties, disappoint them both.
Yeah.
So I wanted to pose this conversation to you guys. If you're in such a situation, right, you have two parties that you have to please. Are you gonna please one, disappoint the other, or disappoint them both and please yourself? Because someone has to be disappointed somewhere.
A lose is a win at the end of the day at this point.
What we doing, Calvin?
You know, it might not be the appropriate answer, but
Let's go.
I'll quote from the Bible.
Wow.
Okay.
Right?
Look at you being proud of yourself.
Good.
Eh?
Do you guys remember Solomon?
And I was thinking the same thing.
Exactly. With the two women.
With the two men, he goes, I'm going to cut the kid down.
So he was like, you know, if I cut the kid is dying, right?
Yeah.
But
the mother of the kid is going
Yeah.
to. So for anyone who doesn't know what's going on, King Solomon expressing his wisdom was solving a dispute between two women. Moja alikuwa amelalia mtoto wake akadedi, then the other one was just chilling with the kid. Then this one who killed the kid claimed that this other one was her child. So King Solomon in his wisdom decided, oh, give me the kid, I'll try kill the kid, and the real mother is gonna come through for the kid. Maybe even give up their own life for the kid, and that's exactly what happened. So that's the example Calvin is talking about. In case you didn't know.
the Bible is a great book.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
I don't know. I think for me, it depends. Like that dilemma of people pleasing is real. Like especially when sometimes you're put in a position where you do have to allocate resources, so you do have to allocate time. Can I just say I like chocolate?
That will be the last disclaimer that they hear. But if I throw a spanner into the works, does the relationship you have with either matter?
Yes.
Yeah. For sure.
That's what you're going to use to decide?
Because sometimes you may find out that because you know somebody better, you're less likely to do stuff for them because you don't want to be seen as being biased. Do you know what I mean? So sometimes you suffer because you're actually closer to the fire. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that one.
Interesting.
Do we have more time? We get into gender wars, maybe one or two.
Yeah, I'm from Ashit.
Oh no, I said mine. A lose is a win for you.
Okay.
So you eat all the chocolates.
Yeah, I mean it gets a little bit more technical, right? Depending on the situation. But I think what I have learned in the past year or so, right, is that people will pick themselves at the end of the day. So you might as well do so as well,
I
right?
just say they're watching Calvin. I hope you film Calvin and the bell.
Playing with the bed.
Fascinated by the bell. It's just like you could actually go on.
No. Let Ashley finish.
I'm done.
Oh, now you want to let Ashley finish?
No,
I'm
it
done.
was because I was just like, it has a.
He's so fascinated by the bell.
It's a really dope one.
Ring
It has
it,
a
ring it.
ball on a spring.
Ring it.
Nah.
Ring it. You don't want to ring it?
No, this is not class 1 to 4.
Okay, sour.
God damn.
All right.
Just-
Cool. Go on, throw in your next spanner.
Do men use women as a confidence booster? What a confidence booster! Hear me out. So you get shoddy, and because of the body that you've bagged, you feel like, God damn, I can bag buddies like this. Because we know that when buddies see you bagging another body, they're like, why her? You know,
Yo, let me tell you.
why not?
From time immemorial, you go first.
Let me tell you,
I'd
like
love to hear
like
from
in my corporate office, corner, 4th floor, glass. You know, I stand up, I look at Nairobi like this. Ashley over there is my wife. I've figured her a photo. I've had it up in the corner. Everyone walks in, they just look, they're like, God damn! They're about to give me shit, but they look at my wife, they're like,
Yeah.
have you seen my wife?
Hey, boss.
You know guys be doing that shit.
Yeah.
Guys have pictures of their wives because of that kind. It's all fuckery. You
Or
understand?
they love their wives.
They do,
Yeah.
but there's okay. So my second point is this, right? So obviously there's people who do it with all innocence. They have pictures of their family, their kids, and all of that.
Yeah.
But there's also the guys who now just have trophy wives, which is a
thing as well.
Thing. And guys are
Trophy
just
wife,
doing it.
trophy girlfriend.
Maybe they're short and they've bagged this babe and they're just like showing you, listen, I might be short.
But
So what I do?
So Ashley, let's say
what I
Ashley,
do.
do women bag trophy niggas?
I mean, yeah, low key. Actually, high key, yeah. Based on how much money you have, your position in life, how you look, what you drive, I believe so.
Who you are.
Yeah, who you are generally. Yeah, if you're known like that out in the public, yeah, I believe so.
And what about niggas using women as a confidence
For
booster?
damn sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you play along? Do you dip
For
the game
damn
and play
fucking
along?
sure.
Talk to
I'm
us.
gonna look
I
the
think-
cutest as but like I'm gonna take as much time. If I know you're going to meet the boys and I'm going with you, I'm gonna look bomb as fuck. So that when I walk in there, people are just like, yeah.
But
What about to bag another shoddy? And have you
you never know where to stop, do you, Andy?
Honestly,
there's
it
no, we
might
don't stop. Can't stop, won't stop.
it might happen when they know that probably like the ex or someone that they're interested in might be in the vicinity. To be like, oh shit, if you can bag someone like that, then I might just give you an opportunity.
You know,
It works.
It does both ways.
I think before you jump in, I think from the day you know yourself when you start chasing chicks, it's almost like it's default. It's like even in your competition amongst your peer group and stuff like, and then you get to the point now when let's say you're in your mid early teens, 16, 17, and you get that chick who's now older who has more things going on for her than the chicks that your peers are getting. I think it's ingrained.
Yeah.
you know, Ashley mentioned a point, right? You know, if I'm going to meet the boys and you've decided you're pulling up looking nicely, please be warned if you're watching this podcast. This is my camera. Pull up to that with your amazing looking woman, but please do not fuck around. Because if your boys know you're fucking around and she's that hot, please.
Watakugongea.
Wow.
Na si mlango wa mama
People
yangu.
will be like, what's her Instagram account?
Would you
Those
switch?
sidebars.
Would you
They're like, oh, so what do you do?
Okay,
Talking to you, homie.
Here's a question then, Calvin. Here's a question.
Why do you think, hold on, before you get into the question,
Yeah.
why do you think all of these boy groups, people are just who come and solo all the time? Where's your wife? Mama couldn't come. You know who's most likely to be doing some nonsense with. You know,
Ama mama
guys
nakwambianga
know.
vile I'm a fan of nani, I'm a fan of so and so.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, like, say Ashley is the pengiest babe on land,
Thanks.
right? Porn land.
Yeah.
Jimani is dating Ashley. So it's hypothetical, it's an
He
example.
doesn't
No, but they don't
mind.
need to know.
Okay, sawa.
So,
You're G's homie, right? We are all G's homie. You see G with Kelly or Nimsy or you name it, you know. And you know Ashley is the pengiest on land.
Sounds like another banger
What you
pod.
finna do? Are you gonna snitch on G? Are you gonna let it play out? Are you gonna try bag Ashley? Play the backdoor game? You catch my drift?
If you go, this episode to what?
97.
297.
Three more.
I said it on episode 295. I don't be fucking with people's women.
Sour, but how are you handling that situation?
I like to sleep nice. I don't want to be called when you guys are fighting. Yo, Calvo! Bro, please. Your nonsense is your nonsense.
Okay.
Don't call me.
can I end this episode on a cliffhanger?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do. Okay, go.
Ready?
I
I
do.
will talk about it in the next episode.
Let's play for
Okay,
drama.
Let's go.
I was choked while naked this week.
You were getting a massage. We know that one.
No,
bro.
I wasn't.
You were choked while you were naked.
I was choked while I was naked this week. This has been Mics Are Open. My name's G Money.
I don't know about that one.
Ashley?
And Young.
Big C.
Did you like it?
But you see me like this for the whole episode.
Yeah, I was like, what is happening with you? All right.